Hello, friends. I started the video and then realized I had a bunch of hemp seeds stuck in my teeth. So I had to clear that out first. Um, yeah, I am here to talk to you about meditation today. And meditation is something that I've been doing a little bit more of these days as part of my healing quest, my quest to recover my health. And so I thought it would be apropos to share with you a little bit. I made some notes here so I don't forget anything that I want to talk about. So let's just start at the top. Tips for meditating. Best and easiest to do it first thing when you wake up in the morning. I've been doing it just like when I wake up and become conscious, just sitting up in bed, sliding a pillow under my hips and sitting up tall. And the reason why the first thing in the morning is the best, I mean, maybe you want to run to the bathroom first and, that sort of thing, maybe have a sip of water. But when you do your meditation, like first thing in the morning, like even before you get out of bed at all, there's a couple of things that happen. One of them is you're tapping into the time of day before things get rolling, before your mind gets active and full of things to do and what's coming up and processing and all of that sort of jazz, the activity of the day. So in the morning, we're fresh. It's like a new slate, and we can use that sort of quiet time to facilitate our meditation. Also, the world is more quiet. The energies of the world haven't stirred up yet, right? So if you're waking up at 6, 7, even if you're waking up at 8 or 9, if you spend those first 5 or 10 minutes in meditation, it's most beneficial for your day. So that's the other point that I want to make, and that is 5 minutes is enough to start. You want to try to sit tall. You could, prop up against the headboard or the wall and align your spine so that your chakras are stacked one on top of the other so the energy can flow and move freely. Um, it's best to meditate that way if you can, rather than slouched around, slouched down. There's a reason why we sit tall. And so starting with 5 minutes is just perfect. You don't have to be on an hour program or a half-hour program or anything big and crazy like that. 5 minutes to begin is a great place to start. And you can even set your alarm 5 minutes early. And then, maybe you do that for a week and then you decide to change it to 10 minutes early. So it's important to just have bite-sized pieces that you can bite off and chew and feel, a sense of accomplishment and start to establish the practice that way. Yeah, the prana, the life force energy in the morning is really strong. So we're tapping into that. And there's also less sensory input due to it being a quieter time of the day. Hopefully it's quieter unless you have a noisy household in the morning. If so, try to arise before it gets nosy. The other thing is that's nice to do, and this can be part of your 5 minutes or it can be, before you start 5 minutes, is to do alternate nostril breathing. So you inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left, and so on, going as slow as you're comfortable breathing. And that will help to prepare the mind for meditation. It will help to calm the mind and still the mind so that it slows down and can stay focused on one thing. It's really common in the beginning for your mind to get easily bored. So if you're new to meditation, it can be very challenging in the beginning. Your mind will want to wander off. It's used to having more stimulus, right? It's used to being just allowed to just run amok, just run as crazy as and just thinking. It's not used to in the beginning to being drawn back by our higher selves or pulled back to our focus point. So be patient in the beginning. Your boredom will be a challenge in the beginning, but just start small. And the other point is what to meditate on. So it doesn't matter what technique you use. It only matters that you use the same technique. each time that you do it. So don't skip around to different techniques. You want to find one hole and then just dig in that hole and keep going down to get deep into your practice. So whether that's breath awareness, which is the one that I do, it's called Anapana, and I just observe the breath at the nostrils. You're feeling the air enter in, the air is cool, you feel it brushing on the inside of the nose. And as you exhale, you're feeling the breath is warm on the inside of the nostrils, and you're feeling that sensation in the nose area and even feeling it on the upper lip. You might have another technique that you like, visualization, something at the third eye, or a mantra, japa, meditation. It doesn't matter the method, just as long as you stick with the same one. And so what came to me this morning in meditation, which is why I'm giving you this information today, is that I hear so many people say that, oh, I'm not good at meditation. I'm not good at sitting still, and my mind just is all over the place. Like I can't keep it focused in one place for at all. Couple of things that will help with that: alternate nostril breathing helps to slow the mind down. Do that for, 8 to 10 rounds, just enough to start to feel that you're sinking in. Also doing any kind of meditation retreat, like the 10-day silent Vipassana retreat, anything to help you get established in the practice to begin with, where you do an intense meditation practice to begin, and then you carry that with you after. It makes it much easier to drop in. So accumulative hours help. The more time you spend doing it, the easier it gets to stay focused on one point. And the whole point is not for us to have no thoughts or to be good at meditation. The whole point is not what people think. To be good at meditation, you have to sit and be able to focus on one thing without your mind wandering. That is just not it at all. So just leave that behind. The purpose of meditation, the whole crux of the matter, is the process of bringing the mind back over and over again. It doesn't matter how many times you have to bring it back from random thoughts back to your intended focus. That process of doing that over and over again is what gives us the benefit. It's what strengthens the power of our mind and our discernment. And so there's no such thing as being good at meditation or not good at meditation. It's just about the practice itself. So you sit down with the intention to focus on your mantra, your visualization, whatever, a candle flame, your breath. And when your mind inevitably wanders, because it will, and in the beginning, several times in a minute. Hello, Kitty. Are you looking for a place to settle in? She's still feeling nappy. Yeah, so cute. She likes to sleep on my pillow. Aw, little one. Aw, so cute. So, whatever the focus of your meditation is, you sit down with the intention to focus your mind on that object, thing, whatever it is. And then inevitably the mind wanders. Sometimes it takes a long time before you realize, oh man, I've just been daydreaming about what color to paint my bedroom. And then you realize that that's what the mind is doing. And then that higher mind, that higher consciousness, the witness consciousness, says, okay, come back to your breath, come back to your visualization, come back to whatever it is that you're focusing on. And that process of drawing the mind back develops our muscle of concentration. That process of having our mind come back again and again, and it will wander again, and you will bring it back again, and this will happen dozens of times. That process is what strengthens our mind. This process is what strengthens our capacity for concentration. And in the beginning, meditation is not meditation, it's concentration. It's developing our concentration. And that is one of the 8 limbs of Patanjali's yoga. It's called Dhyan. Nope. Concentration is called Dharan, and meditation is Dhyan. Meditation is when you've reached a sustained level of continuous concentration on the object. You eventually move into a state where you feel no separateness between yourself and the object of your meditation. It's sort of like this melding into a oneness. So you're just pure consciousness. But in the beginning, it's just training the monkey mind to come back, just reining it in. And you'll find that will help you in your life in other areas too, right? In our reactivity when someone says something or does something, and we want to just kind of like knee-jerk reaction to that person's words or actions. Instead of that, we have this discernment, this moment, this pause where we can consciously choose how we want to respond to that person. And as a result, we get the effect that we would like because we're mindfully taking time to respond mindfully rather than just spewing whatever comes off our tongue. Oh, baby. Sleepy baby. So, yeah, you'll find if you just continue to practice 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, let it grow to 15 once you're feeling comfortable, and so on, you'll start to notice a change and a shift in the rest of your life as well. It can bring big dividends, big benefits. Just being mindful, awareness, watching the breath. It's so simple and it doesn't cost anything. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Your practice belongs to you. All right, thanks for listening, everybody. I should check my notes and make sure that I didn't miss anything. And so, I know this. Yeah. Okay. So this March, this month coming up, we're going to be making it Meditation March, which is something that we've done over the past few years. So Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. in our Zoom room, I'm going to be offering in the month of March guided meditation. So we've done this before where I've offered different styles of meditation for you to try out. This time, I'm going to be offering a guided meditation. So instead of just teaching a method and then we all practice the method in silence, it's going to be a little bit more like a yoga nidra. So I'll be talking and guiding you through the entire practice, and you can do it sitting or laying down, whatever's comfy for you. So that's 7 p.m. on Sundays in March, free for members in our Zoom room, and it'll probably run around half an hour ish. I'll let you know if it's going to be a little bit longer. Okay, thanks. Let's have a good month. Oh, and Beach Break Yoga is on the menu for March as well. And the invitation is to do that 25 days of Beach Break Yoga. Of course, it's not a 30 or 31 day series. As you're going through the 25 days, I want you to bookmark by hitting the little heart button underneath the video of any video in the Beach Break series that you really enjoy, right? So if you do one, you're like, oh, that just hit the spot. Like that was just a perfect one for me. Hit the little heart and add it to your favorites. And then at the end of the 25 days, with the extra days that you have left over, I want you to go back into your favorites and repeat those ones that you did, that you enjoyed the most. All right, so let's have a great month of March. You guys are so amazing. And don't forget, this Wednesday, there is a bonus 7 a.m. strong and free class called Breath and Prana.